with James Ennis in the saddle, and Bottega moving up now to the outside draw. So Bottega gets set, and we're just about ready now for the gong of 2020 with the red light about to go on. There it is, the gates are back, they're off and racing. No speed by Cascadia, nor Natoya, and Dawn Passage jump well. Purple Sector, Archidemus pushing forward, and Positive Peace as well. So there's four having a crack for the lead. Think It Over, Asiago next, and Mr. Seawolf getting a great run right along the rails. Then came Reloaded from Almeida, and Almahaha caught deep. Further back to Cascadia and Best of Days, then Rock Brandenburg. Bottega's gone all the way back together with Natoya to sit back last of all. They find their positions, and Positive Peace draws to the front by a length and a half on Archidemus, and the pace is a cracker. 4 lengths away, Purple Sector third, then Dawn Passage, Mr. Seawolf. Further back to Think It Over from Reloaded, and Asiago and the red cap right off the course. Further back to Cascadian from Almeida. Almahaha out 3 and 4 wide. Then came Best of Days from Rock Brandenburg. Bottega and Natoya are the last two. These two leaders are still at it up front. It's Positive Peace and Archidemus ripping along at the 600 metres. Purple Sector keeping his powdered dry at the moment in third, followed by Dawn Passage who gets going. Think It Over deeper out. Then Mr. Seawolf creeping through on the inside of Reloaded, and Asiago heads the rest down to the 350, and Archidemus beat off Positive Peace. Dawn Passage called upon. Purple Sector under the stick. Then came Think It Over. Further back to Reloaded and Cascadian. Right down the outside is Brandenburg. 150 out. It's Archidemus and Dawn Passage slogging it out. Archidemus kicking. Dawn Passage trying. Archidemus keeps kicking. It's Archidemus for the gong. He fended off Dawn Passage to win it. Think It Over running third, followed up by Reloaded. Then came Cascadian, Brandenburg, Purple Sector, Mr. Seawolf, Best of Days, Almahaha. Further back to Bottega. Positive Peace drifted out from Rock. Then came Almeida, and Natoya was one of the last to finish.
How tough was that performance from Archidemus? Team Hawkes, Jay Ford had not won for 559 days at near $20 there, holding off the favourite Dawn Passage. Think It Over for the local trainer, Kerry Parker, getting third. But Archidemus, that was, well, you'd say certainly an upset. It was way in front there, along with, well, there at one stage with Positive Peace. Those two had really put a gap on the rest of the field, and to hold on there just shows how tough a performance that was, Will.
An incredible performance. As you said, they tore away and they eyeballed one another, and I thought they'd done their dash at the top of the straight, but all credit to Archidemus. He put in that's a career best performance for him. Funnily enough, I'm fairly confident the horse was trained here at Kembla Grange in his early days by Gwenda Markle, so it's sort of like a home track win for him, but he's put in a great performance, and Dawn Passage had every chance, as did Purple Sector, so there's no excuses for anyone. It's just a great moment for Jay Ford, who's having a terrific day.
At the top of the straight, Bruce, you probably thought, well, Dawn Passage has just played out perfectly, but how tough was Archidemus?
Terrific, absolutely superb. And Will's so right. He won the Class 1 at Kembla Grange by 9 lengths, this horse, going back. We're going back to December 2018. Look, every horse had their chance. Here you thought Dawn Passage probably going to win. Didn't Think It Over run a great race for Kerry Parker. We talked to Kerry a little bit earlier. Cascadian, what did you think, Katie? He sort of probably had his chance, but you can't take anything away from the winner. And Katie, I'm just thinking, Jay Ford, all those wins on Takeover Target, but not many of them were $1 million races, were they?
No, not at all. I'm just so thrilled for Jay because he's such a good rider. He probably just doesn't get those opportunities, but look, he certainly can get the job done. And I did notice that Archidemus, the 7-year-old, he was playing up out of when Jay got on him, with the pony and going to the barriers. So look, he was a bit feisty today, and he certainly showed that in the end because he rolled along. He was there to be beaten. They all had their chance to get past him, but they couldn't. And he showed such real guts to win. And 52.5 kilos, they couldn't catch him. And yeah, very happy for Team Hawkes and Jay Ford.
And as Will alluded to, virtually a home track win. It was trained, as he mentioned, by Gwenda Markle early in its career. We will hear from